Good morning, friends. Good Sunday morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning on Sunday. It's the 15th of June. June is halfway over. Ooh, this coffee's so good. I like sharing my coffee with you guys in the mornings. I don't always come on here in the mornings, but I'm trying to make more videos and put out more content for you guys. I enjoy it, so why not, right? Let me have a sip of this. Oh, yum, 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 yum. I'm sitting by two big windows here. And I had it open to the outside. It's morning. The sun is coming up in the east. This is the west where the windows are. The windows are facing west, and that's east. And of course, that would be south, and behind me would be north. But because it rises in the east, the sun, it's very shady over here in the mornings and sunny over here. And, in the evening, it's sunny over here. It reverses itself. And it's light outside, but when I open those windows and set this camera up, or set y'all up with the camera, it was washing out this knitting project. Now, I don't need anything to wash out my knitting projects or any projects if I'm putting them on video. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. You can see me. Nothing wrong with me this morning. I'm just not awake good. My hair is a mess, friends, but it is what it is. See, that's my big windows over there to the east. Yeah, here I am. My name is Bernadine. You're at How the Hook Turns. That's the name of my channel. We do knit, we do crochet, we do chit-chat paddywhack, we do yarn hauls, we do yarn, we do crochet hooks, and a little bit about my life. So if you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And I'm loving to have you this morning. So thank you for being here. What I'm doing is I'm doing a series on sock knitting. And I have one last section of the sock to go over with you. Right now I'm on the foot. Let me set this where I can get my hands over here. Right now, friends, I'm on the foot. I'm coming down to the toe. I haven't gotten that far on it. So I'm going to work on this today. So hopefully tomorrow, being Monday, the 16th of June, I can put a video out with the toe, the completion of the, well, it'll be the completion of the sock when I finish the toe, right? And then that's all you got. So you just do down to where you want your toe to start. And then I'll be back on here with another video and show you this pattern, link the pattern. I don't know if it's a paid pattern or not, friends. I can't remember because I've had it for a long time. Well, not that long, maybe a few years. But yeah, so I thought today yesterday I crocheted on that blanket. Y'all saw that blanket in my last video. And I did that. I stayed up late last night. Well, late for me. I stayed up till 9 crocheting on that blanket. I thought maybe I'd get it finished yesterday, but you know what? It didn't happen. So let me turn you back around here where you can see my knitting. I've introduced you and welcomed you and all that stuff. So, told you a little bit about my channel. I kind of got some wrinkles this morning, but we're going to overlook it. I wouldn't wear this out. I probably shouldn't wear it on video, but friends, I'm just me. So yeah, I'm a double pointed needle kind of girl. You can do this on circulars. I don't know how. I guess that's something I should learn. I might like it. Old people in their old ways, right? Well, if you're not old, you don't know, but I guess young people can be set in their ways too, right? I mean, yeah. I'll mess that stitch up. I'll fix it when I go back around. I have a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see, did it go? Oh yeah, you can see it. See that right there? I've got a little bit of the thread that shouldn't be there over where my stitch is. I'll fix it when I go back. I'll just straighten it out. There's really nothing to that. But you know what? I'm going to put a stitch marker right there just so I don't forget it. It could turn into a problem. I don't want it to turn into a problem. So I'm going to mark it so when I go back, I will know that's where I need to look. I don't know how people do knitting or crochet without stitch markers. I use them a lot. I have this little container here, and I don't know where it came from, but I have my stitch markers in there. I need to order some more. I mean, I end up losing them. I don't know how, but this is a nice little container to put stuff in, and it just was screaming stitch markers. So now I have that stitch marked. When I go back around, I'm gonna straighten it out. I'm not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna call it straightening out. Get my loose thread down off that last needle where it shouldn't be. But if I knit on this all day, I can get down to the toe very easily with time left over if I just don't have many interruptions. Now, I still have to get up and go fix my husband his breakfast and get his medicines. I still have that to do, but what we do first is just enjoy our coffee. And then I'll go get the food ready. And I don't know what I'm fixing him this morning. I just don't know. Guess he'll decide that. I might do oatmeal this morning. I won't be eating any oatmeal. I know oatmeal's supposed to be good for you, and it is, definitely, but I don't want the carbs. I'm gonna eat maybe a piece of grilled chicken or something. I grilled some chicken a few days ago, and I've got the strips. I took 2 chicken breasts and I cut them up and made chicken tenders out of them. And I grilled them on my cast iron grill, stovetop cast iron grill. Seasoned them up good, put some olive oil on the grill and on them, and I just grilled them like that. And I put them in a freezer bag, and they're in the refrigerator. Yesterday I had one wrapped in a tortilla with some lettuce in there and tomato. And that was my breakfast, and I got a feeling that's what I'm going to do again today. Okay, we're coming up to that stitch I need to straighten out. And I bet you it won't be a problem. Two more stitches and I'll be up on that stitch. All right, now what is wrong with this? Aha! Now, I just moved that thread off that needle I had. That's a stitch, right? Oh, let me move that. That's getting in the way. That last stitch was the stitch right there. My thumb is on it. And I just, somehow I caught a little bit of that, the thread from the bottom of the stitch below it. And I just straightened it up and it was not a problem. But if you don't fix it right away and you find it on down the row later, that's a little more difficult because you have a whole lot more to ladder up and ladder down and ladder up to. Yeah. So I took that stitch marker off of there. Now, my husband has that dentist appointment Monday, tomorrow actually, at 1 o'clock to get that tooth pulled. I have researched the weather around this area, and we are not supposed to get any rain today or tomorrow. So I think, unless they call and reschedule it again, we're good to go for tomorrow. And then he has an appointment Wednesday, the 18th, in Lubbock with his neurologist. So we'll be going to Lubbock again this week. So I knew it was sometime in June, but I'd forgotten the exact date, the right date. I didn't have any date in my mind. I knew it was in June. And on my chart, they sent a message about his appointment reminder, and they always do that, so I wasn't too concerned about it, but I should have had it posted on my calendar, but that one got away from me. But I figured when it got close, they would send me that reminder. Thank goodness for that, right? Yeah, so we'll be doing that come Wednesday. So, friends, this is what I'm doing this morning. He is in the living room watching some show. I don't know what he's watching. He's got it turned up. I hope you can't hear that. I have the door cracked. Usually if I have it shut, you can't hear much. But I cracked it because the cats were outside of this door, and I knew they would be knocking. Pawing, knocking on the door, wanting to come in. So I left it cracked, and Pi just went ahead and opened the whole door. Well, she didn't open it all the way, but it's open about a foot. It's enough to let the sound in. Okay, friends. Well, I don't have much for you today, except I'm showing you how I'm going down toward the toe as fast as I can get there. And tomorrow's video, hopefully, don't hold me to it because anything can happen around here. Hopefully, we're going to go over that toe, and I will be introducing that pattern. And if you have your own toe pattern, that's great. Whatever works for you, but I searched and searched till I found this one, and this is the one that works for me. So that's the only reason I'm going into it, because that's what I do. I mean, that's my pattern for my toe, and I don't want to change. I like it. So if you have one you like, stick with it. This is no magical pattern, friends. It's just one I can understand and use, and it works out well. Yes, it does. So, friends, I guess I don't know anything else to tell you, except I'm going to get this uploaded today, and I'm going to be working on this sock. I get, when I get down to the foot like this, I'm like kind of like a horse in a race. I just want to get to the finish line. I just want to get down to the toe because I know the end is coming. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And it gets me excited to finish it. Of course, I have another sock to make just like it. But that's fine. Something I like to do, so I'm not dreading it by any means. I'm actually looking forward to it. uh, Now these needles are still from Nitpicks. You can see that they're not the straight birchwood looking needles. These are, oh friends, I don't really know the name of them, the colorway of them, but they're from Nitpicks too, and I think these are 6-inch, 2.50 needles. And I've had these. I just decided I would use these for this. I think I changed midway to these. You can change your needles as long as they're the same, well, knitting needles anyway. A crochet hook, your tension may be different with different needles. My tension would be the same if it's the same size needle. So there wouldn't really be a difference changing just a different wood. These are wood, yeah, friends. Well, friends, that's all I have for you. Sock. So stay safe, stay happy, don't be grumpy. Put a smile on your face. Be kind to others, think of others, do for others. God loves you. I sure love you. Sending out love over the internet. Come back next time. I love y'all.